Even so high on them Percocet right now.
The shade was quite noticeable this week on the Rickey Smiley morning show as the host called out Eva Marcille for working under the influence.
Eva, what you had this morning? What you took?
I just had a little piece of Percocet.
Pop star of the weekend received major backlash for his halftime performance at the Super Bowl, and Rickey Smiley says he knows why.
Like I said, if Frankie Beverly would have stood in one spot with no lights and sound and sung Before I Let Go, you'd have had a goddamn fit and pissed on yourself because your bladder full and you're old and you ain't used to nothing new or whatever, and you'd have had a fit and got on your knees with tears coming down your eyes with your hands raised to sweet Jesus that was the best, only because that's who you know.
As the post-Super Bowl talk continued, many believe Tom Brady will play the game of football forever.
He's going to stand back there. He's going to sit back there and throw complete passes in a wheelchair with a depend on. Watch.
That's it.
That's how long he going to play.
There it is, man.
Tom Brady can be dead. They'll have a casket up under center. He's going to hike the ball inside. I'm telling you, that's how long he going to play.
He cold, man. He the GOAT.
This week, the bride wanted a sip of the Real Housewives of Atlanta tea.
Eva, did you go through any racism on the show?
Yes.
Yeah, by the girls. Not
Okay. Okay.
Friend to the show, Mr. Thomas, called in this week to discuss his cologne collection.
Yeah, I got a nice cologne. I got some good Lagerfield. I wear that on Monday. And then I take a nice little bath. And then I put on some old coupons. Yes, sir. Super get it done. I'm telling you now. And then Wednesday I put on some a one-man show. Yes, sir. And then I put on some old English leather on Thursday.
And now a quick look at this week's church announcements with Sister Bernice Jenkins.
For Black History Month, we need our 5 white members to please only attend the Facebook live services. Y'all be acting like y'all love black folks, but we know that 4 of y'all voted for Donald Trump. So send your tithes as usual. But don't be up in here cheesing in our face after y'all done voted to put us back in slavery.
This week's karaoke night out performer Boo lived up to her name.
Say her motherfucking name, y'all. Boo. Hey, what's her motherfucking name? They call her Boo. What's her goddamn name? They call her Boo.
Have you ever wanted to take a day off on the weekly basis? Here's the show's Black Tony on what you need to know.
It's called Takeout Thursday. And you know what Takeout Thursday is? So that's when you don't call in or nothing. You just take off. I mean, that made Wednesday like Friday, because then Thursday be like Saturday, because you don't be at work. So you just like take out that hashtag Takeout Thursday.
So what Friday? What that make Friday then?
Kind of like what you've been doing.
Shawty, you being negative. I'm trying to be positive, Shawty. It's called Takeout Thursday, Shawty. Takeout Thursday.
In doing too much news, the show's Special K takes the blame off Gorilla Glue Girl and places it on someone else.
Lori Harvey. That's right. Lori Harvey. You inspired this bullshit with your goddamn fabulously, fantastically laid baby hair. All your little shit, your little baby hair was doing all that. Yeah, all that shit that's got these girls wanting to, because they want to pull Future too. They want to pull Al B. Sure's son and Diddy and all these, Michael B. Jordan. They want to pull these niggas. And they know it's all in the baby hair.
During his downtime, the host is simply being Papa, but his granddaughter Storm wasn't quite here for the party this week.
See Gracie? See, he gone. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Like the hell with this?
Switching gears here to other news, the show talks crackheads and COVID-19.
But them crackheads got that same mask on their head since March. They wear it on top of their head. They survive. They asymptomatic. They got all kind of antibodies and Percocet mixed up. I'm sorry, Dr. Billings, I apologize for my behavior.
The crackhead conversation continued with the show's Special K on what they are immune from.
They are also immune from asthma. They don't. No, you can seriously. They don't get headaches. They're immune from high blood pressure, dementia. They don't get dementia, diabetes. You never see a diabetic crackhead. They don't have to, they don't need insulin. They
don't even die. They just disappear. You don't never like, whatever happened to Terry? We don't know. They don't have no
float away. They don't get pneumonia.
And finally, here this week, for the men that say they won't take the COVID-19 vaccine, the host has a word.
You don't know what's in the rhino pills at the gas station before you go over there and beat down Big Booty Teresa.
Not Teresa.
Don't play with me this morning. Let's be real. You don't know what's in that, but you take it. Hunting and killed Teresa all night long, and now you're sitting up there with a head hurting with coronavirus.
Oh, Teresa. Well, if you want to know anything more about Teresa or the rhino or anything,
catch the full version of these moments and more by subscribing to Rickey Smiley's YouTube at Rickey Smiley Official and online at rickysmiley.com. For now, the news desk, I'm Twan the Don with Twan 360's breaking news.
Hey, what up? This your boy Rickey Smiley. Listen, are you bored with the regular old spaghetti recipe? I'm sure you're bored. Here goes something just to kind of spice up your Italian game, right? So, get Italian sausage and your favorite tomato sauce. Mix that together. But don't use hamburger meat. Use Italian sausage. Italian sausage, right? So what you have right here, cook you some penne noodles, right? And I don't want to mix everything up, but everybody go to Target, get you some souffle bowls. They got big ones like these, and they have small ones, and they have medium size. You can go to Target or Pier 1 and get you a real nice little souffle bowl, right? So here we go. Let's say you want to get your noodles. All right. What I'm gonna do I'm just gonna do this because it's just me. I'm real picky. Hold on. Hold on. I'm real picky. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna put some butter in there. Some people might use a little bit of olive oil or whatever, but I'm just gonna, I don't know, or whatever for flavor. I just don't want the noodles to be dry or whatever, so I'm just gonna lace them up with some butter. I do the same thing when I make my macaroni and cheese. So if you're tired of just old boring grandmama style spaghetti where they put all the spaghetti in the spot, if you're a little bougie and you take your Italian food serious or whatever, do this right here. Use your little, and then remember, y'all, this is homemade spaghetti sauce, and look at there, Italian sausage, right? Okay, so we're gonna take some of these noodles. We're gonna put it in this bowl, and when I tell you, you're gonna really enjoy this recipe right here. So you don't want to put all of them because, if there's only one person or two people eating or whatever, you don't want to mix it all up because you can use this for spaghetti or lasagna. So you're going to take your sauce and let's get it close. And we're going to put it in here. So I'll do about 3, right? So then I'll take this and I'll mix it up real good. Look at there. You see that? Now, next step, take this, put it in the souffle bowl. See that? If you get tired and you get bored with the same old recipe, here's a way to kind of put a little, kind of trick out your pasta, trick out your Italian. See? Look at that. So now, mozzarella. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna put it on top. There you go. See that? Now, take you a little bit of oregano. Now we're gonna put some oregano on there. Smell really good. Put your oregano on top. Do a little more. Oregano gonna make it top, man. When you cut in, when it gets done and you cut into it or whatever, you'll be able to taste that. That's gonna taste really, really good, right? A little bit of thyme. Let's put some of that on top. Oh my God, that smells good. It looked like weed, but put that little thyme on top. All right? And you put that on there. And if you want to, you can do a little bit of rosemary. It's optional, but it ain't open, so I ain't gonna open it right now. I don't feel like it. So look at here. That's what you got. Right? $15 minutes. And then you take your little bread right there. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna cut that in half and do some butter and some butter and some garlic or whatever. And then I'm gonna bake it in that same oven over there. And we in the game. You will see, I will come back when it's done. Hey, good morning. Good morning, y'all. Come on in. It's Saturday morning. I was trying to look at the time. I can't see that far with the glasses on. I can see far without the. Hey, look. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Well, even if you don't come on in, it ain't like you're going to see it later. This post is going to share it. I need everybody in Birmingham to share this post. And I'm not being mean. I'm just being honest. Listen, I need everybody to do me a favor. I'm nervous. About this right here. I got to say this. And if this rub you the wrong way or this make you mad or uncomfortable, then you don't care about the person that I'm talking about. All right, I'm gonna keep this short right here. I'm just gonna say it. Listen, everybody that live in Birmingham, this is mostly for people that live in Birmingham. Miss Jannie is a beloved treasure here in the city of Birmingham. Everybody in Birmingham, from the mayor to the city council to the housing authority to the police department, the fire department, everybody in Birmingham knows and loves Miss Jannie. Everybody. That's fine. She need all the love she can get. Miss Jannie had 3 sons and 2 of them died. Miss Jannie had a hard time. I can't imagine losing one child, let alone two. I sat right there next to her on the front row at both of her sons' funerals. And those were two of the saddest days of my life. To see her go through what she went through and to see that lady cry like that. Okay. Her last son name was Fletcher. Before Fletcher died, I went over to the VA hospital. Miss Jannie wasn't in there. She wasn't in the room. And Fletcher told me to come over here. I want to talk to you. I said, okay. Fletcher said to me, this is Miss Jannie's youngest son that passed away. This is what he said to me. He said, listen, he said, the only thing I'm worried about is my mother. I said, well, why you worried about your mother, Fletcher? He said, I just want to make sure she's straight, Ricky. Ricky, just promise me you're going to take care of my mother. I said, Fletcher, I promise you, I'm going to take care of your mother. I said, I'm going to make sure she's good. I'm going to make sure don't nothing happen to her. I'm going to make sure she travel and make sure her quality of life is great. He said, okay. Fletcher died 2 days later. I told Fletcher, I said, hey, don't worry about your mother. You go ahead and do what you need to do. Don't try to hold on. Don't lay here and suffer. Do what you need to do. I'm going to make sure your mother's straight. That was a face-to-face, man-to-man conversation I had with Miss Jannie's son. With that being said, in keeping my word is more than just making sure Miss Jannie have what she need and have a good time at karaoke. Miss Jannie is the sweetest, one of the sweetest people on this earth that I know. She don't understand the pandemic fully. We tell her to wear a mask. She ain't gonna wear. She believe it a lot more now than she did when it first came. And she get excited. She forget the mask. She forget to put the mask on. She get excited. She hug everybody because that's all she know, naturally. But for the younger people, here's what I need for you to do, because she's not going to be able to do it. So this is what I need for you to do. Good morning, Grayson. How you doing? Come here. How did you sleep? I slept in the other bed, and then you started snoring. I went in my room. Yeah, give me a hug. Good morning. All right, buddy. You okay? Yes. All right. All right. Did you dream about something? You dreamed about a speedboat? Not yet. Not yet? Okay, do me a favor. Go up there. Go put your socks on. Look. Go put your socks on. Go wash your face and brush your teeth. And come back down here. We're going to eat, okay? All right, put your socks on. What you say? Put your socks on. Wash your face. Brush your teeth, okay? And then I'm going to smell you because I can tell. Here's what I need y'all to do. If you're going to go pick her up, I need for you to be responsible and wear a mask. I need for you to be responsible to make sure she wear a mask. If you're going to go visit her, I need for you to wear a mask. Okay? I need for you to make sure, Miss Jannie, we coming in. Miss Jannie, okay, we want to come in, Miss Jannie, but I need you to put your mask on. Miss Jannie, are you ready to go? Okay, Miss Jannie, before you get in the car, put your mask on. Put your mask on. She's 83 years old. Where do you think the likeliness of her surviving coronavirus? Is she lucky she ain't had it? Cause she just don't understand. She's old and she's naturally love people. But if you're gonna go over there, if I see you over there or a picture or in the car, cause she is like my grandmother. I'm partly along with her granddaughters and her niece. We are her, Miss Jannie's son. She has a son in California. She has two granddaughters, a granddaughter and a great-granddaughter, Bookie. Bookie ain't finna kill me. I don't want to fight. I don't want no parts of Bookie. Bookie is one of the only people I'm scared of. And I'm not finna have Bookie cuss me out. And and her niece that live in Birmingham, and her nephew who's a teacher at Huffman High School. Okay? If you're gonna go over there, if you're gonna spend time with her, I need for you to wear a mask. I need for you to make sure that she put her mask on. I have gave Miss Jannie 2,000 masks. I gave her a Holy Ghost mask. I gave her a mask that says Genesis on it. She has one that says Exodus. I gave her Leviticus. I gave her Numbers. I gave her Deuteronomy. I gave her Mark 1, 2, and 3. I gave her Revelations. I gave her Paul. I gave her Peter. I gave her a mask that said, fret not thyself because of evildoers, for they soon shall be cut off. She has a mask that says, order my steps in your word. And then it has doom, 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 doom. Then it has please order my steps. And she has all kind of masks. She has a Joe Biden mask. She has a Kamala Harris mask. She has a mask with 95.7 Jams on it. She has a mask with 98.7 Kiss on it. She has a mask with a Rickey Smiley morning show on it. She has a mask with James Brown on there sliding, and he's dead. Listen, she has all kind of masks. All the people in Birmingham that, no, you didn't wash your face that quick. Your other socks is high up in the drawer? Okay, well, just focus on washing your face and brush your teeth. And if I don't feel like coming up there to get some socks, we're going to wrap your feet in a paper towel, okay? He said, okay. And she has a, yes, right, Quentin, she has a WAGG mask. She has all kind of masks. So, listen, if you're going to go over there, put a mask on. Thank you. But do what you want to do. I'm not telling you how to be. If you don't want to wear a mask, if you don't want to get vaccinated, fine, all that, fine. But when what you do have an effect on us, then we're going to have a conversation. Wear your mask and be responsible when you go to visit Jannie Ashley. She is the only grandmother figure I have on this earth. Miss Jannie knew all of my grandmothers, both of my grandfathers, and all of my great-grandparents. She is the only connection I have to my grandparents. Before I was born, before Rickey Smiley was born, Jannie Ashley was in our family and was friends with my grandparents. Okay? Can y'all do that? I know you love her. Do not go in. If I see a picture, I'm gonna get on Messenger and I'm gonna call you personally, whether you like it or like me or ever speak to me again. I'm gonna get at you about my cause. What I'm doing, I'm asking you to be responsible. I'm asking Trey, what up, Trayvon? I'm asking you to be responsible for her health. Thank you. All right? And that's that. So get out your feelings. I said what I said, and I meant what I said, and that's it. You can inbox me if you have any questions about how to put the mask on. Where can you get a mask? I have plenty or whatever. And that's what it is. Don't take your ass in there without a mask on. If I find out, and I'm finna go put a little thing in her house so I can see who come in, out of there. I got a key to her house. If I see you come in her house, I'm going to put it in there today. And if I see you come in her house without a mask on, or asking her to put a mask on, or whatever, you're going to have to answer to me, because she is partly my responsibility. Okay? There it is. Get out your feelings. Because you know you can't ever say nothing to black folks. Stay in their feelings. Everybody get offended. If you do what you're supposed to do, then this message is not for you. There you go. All right. Y'all have a nice day. Peace. See the train in right there. So now we're gonna go under the train. Because see, now we can go this way. See, the train is gone from right here, but it's still down there. You understand? Yes, sir. All right. So now we're gonna go across the train tracks. And when we go across the train tracks, you can see the train. Now, look out the window. You can see the train down there. So we had to go around because the train stopped. See? Look down there. You see it?
Yeah.
You see it?
It's like a long day right there.
Yeah, the train has stopped. So now we're going across the train track. We had to come around to the back of the train.
Oh, that's working. I might turn some of this door so that, and then make it them go so, slow. And then, I don't know that one. I want to go under the train, ding the dog.
Be quiet, Grayson. You got it?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes,
So now we're going.
under the train.
No, we didn't have to. See, there's the end of the train right there. See?
Yeah.
You see it?
Yes, sir.
So now we didn't have to go. Now we're going side by side with the train.
Side. I know the sides. The sides from you go over there and under there.
See, look, there's the train.
Oh, that alright. Change so much.
And see, now the train has picked up speed. It's going fast again. But we don't have time because that train, we don't know.
Oh no, that change slow.
There goes School Boo.
Man.
There's School Boo. He going to Uncle Herbert's house. All right, y'all. He was excited about the choo-choo train.
What? Oh, really?
The train made you happy?
Oh no, I don't think so.
You don't think so? So that you don't know if the choo-choo train made you happy?
Yeah, and the mother says it's crunch card, and then
No, we're not talking about no monster truck, Grace. I'm talking about the choo-choo train. Somebody please come check on my grandson. He out here looking out the window talking about a damn speedboat. Ain't no speedboat out there. Ain't no speedboat or no monster truck back there. If there's any child psychologist that deal with obsessed children, that's obsessed with monster trucks and speedboat, if there's any type of monster truck therapy, and I don't know, out there talking to his damn self about a monster truck and a damn speedboat. He been talking about a speedboat since Christmas, and a monster truck, grave digger. He don't even talk about Paw Patrol and Peppa Pig no more. If there's any therapy for kids that's obsessed with monster trucks, please help me. Send me any counselor, therapist information out there. He been up since 4:30 this morning talking about a damn monster truck and a speedboat. It's got to be some help out there. Something wrong with my kid. If there's any therapy out there, I don't know. I gave him breakfast this morning. I gave him the pancake and sausage to get his mind off of it. He took the pancake and the sausage and the orange juice and took his damn tablet and turned it on some monster trucks and stopped eating. He hadn't ate. He ain't sleeping well that night. He sleep in the bed with monster trucks under the cover. He can't even turn over in the bed. This nigga sleep with 5 monster trucks in the bed. He sleep with them. All the other kids sleeping with dolls. All the other kids sleep with the My Buddy doll. My buddy, wherever I go, he go, my buddy. He helped me everything I know. Or a Barney doll. I don't understand this. If there's not a monster truck out there when he is standing in the window looking for a damn monster truck, and there's not one. Keep looking out the window. This monster truck gonna look out there. You see it? I have to encourage it because I don't want to disappoint him. He been in that window. If he eat, go to the window thinking a monster truck gonna pass by. The school bus pass by. FedEx, Uber Eats. Everybody pass by except for a damn monster truck. And he stand there and he waits for a damn monster truck. Or a speedboat to go by in the goddamn swimming pool.
To the corn's car.
All right, look.
Small one. I like a small one, Papa.
What?
I like that small one.
You can't use a knife. You're not old enough yet, okay? But you can use shears, cooking shears, okay?
Okay.
Look, you want to help? Look. This is what is this called? Celery.
Celery.
Say celery.
Celery.
Take it. Look. Take it. See that?
Mm-hmm. Just spit in my eyes.
Spit in your eyes? Sorry about that.
Never mind.
All right, take your celery and put it in there.
Okay.
Go ahead. Put your celery in there. Because you're going to pour this in the pot. Grab it. There you go.
That day in there, some of this stuck in there. Let me.
See, this will get your mind off a monster truck. But you don't believe it would.
It's some of this. They get Papa. One.
You stay on your side, okay?
Okay.
Because I cut your finger off. I cut Malik's finger off. Malik has 6 fingers. Okay, I cut a few of them off. On purpose. Because he kept talking about a monster truck. Keep talking about a monster truck, they'll cut your fingers off. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You can't talk about a monster truck at church. It's time to praise the Lord. You understand?
Yes, sir.
When you go to church, you think about Jesus. You don't think about monster trucks.
I just don't want to talk. My man said not talk.
What?
My man said not talk in church.
You can't talk in church?
No.
Who said you can't talk in church?
My Mimi?
Mimi?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't talk in church. You can't think about monster truck in church. Or a speedboat. You understand?
Yes, sir. And I'm still in there.
When you be in church, don't think about speedboat. Keep your eyes on Jesus.
One.
What they sang at church?
Said God.
Huh?
God.
Sing it.
Yeah. God is great. God is great.
What they be singing in church? Sing the song they sing at church. Jesus, come on. Me near the cross. Come on. There a precious fountain, free to all. I can't hear you.
can't hear you. Don't carry my team. I can't hear you. Kneel the cross. I can't hear you. Kneel the cross. I can't hear you. My river. I can't hear you. Till my soul shall find, oh Lord, rest beyond the river.
I don't know why that's
Huh?
I don't know why that's singing the way.
All right, take them out. Put them in there.
You did something. Oh! Look at you.
Let's go.
Okay.
We don't work slow, we work fast.
Make it pop. Maybe it's close to
It's a night to remember. All right, gotta go put it in the pot. Put it in the pot.
Okay.
All right, that pot is hot. Be careful. Pour it in there. Let's go. Let's go. Don't drop it. There you go. Hold it over. Hold it like this. And pat it. So it'll go in there. Hold it like that. Grip it right there. Grip it like that. I pour it in there. Pat it, pat it, pat it. Pat it. There you go. All right, there you go. You drop some. Don't worry about those here. It's coming. Thank you. Put that in the sink. Go ahead and stop all the talking. Here.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you. Here. Here. Take this over there and stir it. This therapist told me to let him help cook, get his mind off the monster truck. Tawana, what's up, girl? How you feeling? Stir it up. There you go. Stir it up. What's the matter with you? Teach this boy how to cook. So when I get old and start shitting on myself, he can help me. Okay. There you go. Good job. All right, stir it up. Tell you something about kids, man. One thing about kids, they love to help. Love to help. Hey, what up, Justin? Here, hey. Put this in a whole stick of butter. Open that up. Drop it in there and don't burn yourself. It's hot right there. You see that? Be careful. You understand? Take all the paper off. Don't put it in there with the paper on because You put the paper right there. Take all the paper off so I can see it. I got to check it before you put it in there. Wait a minute. Let me give you a plate. Hey, now sit it on there. Take all the paper off. Is all the paper off?
Yes, sir.
All of it?
Yes. Oh, no.
On both sides?
Yes, sir.
What's that? All right. Carefully drop it in there. Is that paper? That's not paper. This is butter?
Yeah.
Don't rub it in your hands. What's the matter with you? Here, wipe your hand. Drop it in there first, then wipe your hand. Don't drop it hard. There you go. Don't. There you go. Ease it in there. All right, good. Now wipe your hands on your napkin.
I don't know what I'm saying.
What?
I said I don't know what I'm saying.
You what?
I know the saying that my mama said.
I'm telling about nothing about what your mama said. Here, take this. I'll just put this in the oven. Oh, we didn't go, Jazz. We didn't. We had to go. I forgot where we went. I'm gonna take him. Hold on, Grayson. Hold on. Let me smell it. Okay, do it carefully. Do it slow. Slow. There you go, real slow. Well, it's gonna get hot in a minute. You're gonna start getting musty. Yeah, he in heaven. Watch what you're doing. Don't put your hand on that. Told you, put your hand right there. See that? They're hot. Burn your hand. So what you do? You do that. Take your hand, put your hand, always keep your hand right there. All right? Take your time. All right. Always keep your hand right there now. Right there. Where your hand's supposed to go. Yep. That's good. Let it boil. Take that. Then you put your spoon right there.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Exactly. That's why you can't put your hands right there. If you put your hand right there, it'll burn it off. You don't have no fingers, and then you're not going to be able to text. More Rickey Smiley. I almost said more Rickey Smiley, the morning show coming up. Hey, put this in the dishwasher. Go ahead and put that in the dishwasher. Stop jumping now. Like something wrong with you. Don't do that. Well, this boy be having me. Awesome. He don't care. Let me tell y'all something. My patience ain't what they used to be. He don't care how much I fuss, how much I discipline, how much I say, go in your room, play with your toys, watch TV, sit down. He don't care. He just want to be up under you. Because he already know I love him. But, you know, I talk kind of, you be using that line for your grandchild. Don't come and tell me nothing about what your mama said. I'm your mama's mama, all right? Right. Yeah, right. I've been doing the morning show. Hey, Neville, my nerves shot for real. But he don't care. You can fuss at him all day. He do not care. It don't. And you know what? I have always, don't touch them knives now. You can look at them, but don't touch them. I'll tell you what to do next. We got to let that boil. When that start boiling, then we're going to go to the next phase. We're going to put some more water in there, okay? All right. Guess what, though? Man, my children, man, they so damn desensitized. They are not sensitive at all to anything. They don't care about nobody talk crazy to them. It don't bother them because they grew up like that. And that's what be wrong with a lot of these kids, man. They so sensitive and or whatever, you know. Nobody talk heavy to them. Nobody talk tough to them. Nobody talk direct. You don't even have to talk crazy to them. You know, you can talk shit to your kids and grandkids, but as long as, is it boiling? Is it going, it's doing, or it's hot? Watch your hand. Don't put your, it's not going yet. Wait till it go, yeah, okay? It's not going yet. What is it doing? What? It do it a little bit, but it ain't going. When it go, then we'll go back over there. Don't say now he's start back talking about the speedboat and that monster truck again. Something wrong with his ass.
Happy Valentine's Day to all y'all. Carol Watkins, happy Valentine's Day. Janisha, hey, I hadn't cooked since Janisha moved to Birmingham, but she done made my nerves bad. Hey, Justin, all y'all on here, my niece, Janisha Payne, ain't no joke. Janisha hit me up. I got a couple of little critique for you. She came to Birmingham and started cooking, making cooking videos, and I just lost my taste for cooking, but today I got my... Look at the what? Yeah. I got a little secret. Look, I can't say it because I got a little brother that asked me to cook him something, so I supposed to did it yesterday. But my whole hood failed. So Bobby came over here and fixed it. Came over here and fixed it this morning. And so now I'm able to cook. Man, I want to thank God for my life. Do y'all know, everybody that's on here that's watching this live, do y'all realize that we survived a pandemic? There's so many thousands, over 500,000 people in the United States died. And God spared us some. We done had the very disease that killed 5. Listen, bro, we could have been dead, bro. That could have been having our funeral. And then the insult to injury, man, a lot of people that live a whole life only to be taken to a cemetery with 12 people to say goodbye to them. And I just want to thank God for my life. Thank God for my blessings. Thank God for a roof over my head, a job. Might not be where I want to be, but God, man, so many people have lost jobs, and COVID has affected people to their hearts and their lungs, and they can't breathe, and they'll never be the same. Some people in therapy and having mental issues, and some people dealing with COVID and cancer, COVID and high blood pressure, COVID and depression, and mama died, auntie died, all this stuff going on. And just to be able to sit here and watch this live and wake up this morning, man, I have so much gratitude. And don't think just because I'm over here and I'm an entertainer, I get depressed too. You know, we lost a member of our morning show that died, and we won't even deal with it. We still play his stuff like he's still living, you know? And I don't even want to deal with it yet, because that was the number one thing. I was excited about moving to Dallas because I was going to get a chance to work with one of my favorite comedians, Pastor Fred. And it was just something about the pandemic came, and I knew he had pre-existing conditions. And I remember the last conversation that we had in the parking lot of the post office behind the radio station. He leaned on his car and I leaned on my car. We were just talking. Grayson, give him under that. You know, just so happy, grateful, humble. I don't have no entitlement, no expectation. God has kept me and my immediate family safe. And not only I've survived coronavirus myself, just have been able to get on a list to get vaccinated. I had to go out of town to do it, but I did it. You know, but I'm just grateful, and I'm just excited. I'm excited about what's to come. At least we do see light at the end of the tunnel. 2 million people being vaccinated a day. Comedy clubs, you know, are opening up. Some social distance, some not so much, or whatever. You know, get out from up under that. Like I told you, stop, Grayson. Grayson, I'm talking. I've gotten unbelievable rest, unbelievable just running, an opportunity to sit down and think and reflect, get out the air on a Friday and just go back upstairs to a bedroom and go to sleep. And then wake up and run across town and come back and go to bed early at 7:30. And just to be able to do that and have health in place. I can't thank God enough. You know, if you get an opportunity to get on the list to take the vaccine, if you feel comfortable with it, go ahead and get on the list and take it, because it's about to become available for everybody within the next couple of weeks.
They've been up to 2.2 million people a day. So when they call you, man, go down there where you can get full immunity. If you don't understand the disease, there's a lot of black doctors that explain it off everything, or call your doctor and your doctor will explain it to you. You know, so, you know, we just thank God for our life. Thank God for our blessings. You know, we thank God for the good and the bad. The bad help you appreciate the good. And we are not entitled. God, we just thank you, God, for our life, and we just humble, spiritual, loving people that just glad to walk on this earth. You know, dealing with civil unrest and, you know, racism from our evangelical, conservative brothers and sisters, and hatred and stuff, and still fighting for the same thing Dr. King was fighting and marching for before any of us was born. But we made it through, and we making it through. And every day it's a fight. And I just appreciate everything. I'm humble. I'm gonna sit in this house and be with my grandson and my granddaughter come over, and we just enjoy each other and just enjoy life. And so we thank God. We thank God. What up, Miss Wilford? Hey, get ready. I got something for you, boy. I'm bringing something to Dallas, boy. We finna have us a good time. You think we had a good time before? We finna have some real fun. Anybody will tell you, if you ever get out on some water with me, you're gonna have time of your life. That's a whole nother level of entertainment. Hey, Grayson, go look in the pot. Look in the pot. See what's going on. What? What? What happened? Wait a minute, what the bump? Look. What is it doing? And what? It's doing what? Start running so fast. Don't run in my kitchen. I told you what's the matter with you. Oh, you ain't lying. Thank you. Donna Jean. What up, Donna? Shout out to Donna Jean. When we was growing up in Kingston Project, Donna Jean had a 6-story Barbie doll house. Her grandma didn't let you went in there, boy. Donna, remember your grandma let you pull that baby out and play with it once or twice a year? I got a good memory. If I don't remember nothing else, Donna, I ain't gonna ever forget that. I ain't gonna ever forget that 6-story Barbie doll house. I went over there one day, boy. You was like, You told my sister, like, we can't play with that. You know, my grandma got to be in the mood to pull that out. Donna had that nicest Barbie doll house I ever seen, still to this day. Twice a year. Hey, Donna, twice a year. Donna, am I lying? That's what me and my sister did. We went down the street to play with Donna and Boo Boo. Your grandma didn't play no game. Your grandma, I don't know, Donna. Your grandma did. Donna, I mean, your grandma didn't care about a lot of, because a lot of them kids were bad. But your grandma was crazy about me. Every time I go down there, your grandma would be talking me through the screen though. And she said, "Hey," I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "How your mama doing?" I said, "She doing good." She said, "All right." She kind of give me that look where you know she like you, but she ain't really smile at you all the time. She said, "All right." She said, "Don't you get in no trouble. And you watch your mouth. And you stay out that street." I said, "Yes, ma'am." Donna, am I lying? She said her grandmama played with the dollhouse more than she did. Donna, she did. I was crazy. Donna, I was crazy about your grandma. Donna, I can't remember what year your grandma passed away, but I knew it was I think it was in the 90s. But I remember trying to get back in time where I could go to her funeral. I sat in the balcony. I'll never forget it. But I was there. We had your grandmama funeral at the old First Baptist Kingston. And I remember being there. And because she was special. And your Uncle Clifford was always nice to me, too. Come from a nice family. And Donna said she knew I was special. She knew something was wrong with my ass, didn't she, Donna? Oh, it was 89. February the 5th. Okay. I remember. I was there. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good day, man. I love y'all. And y'all be blessed.
Oh, man. Yolanda Adams right here. Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Pastor Haynes, good morning.
Good morning, Rickey Smiley. This is a great way to start the week, man.
Absolutely, man. I will open up my heart. I know you got a good word this morning.
Oh, I appreciate this. The question is, what do you do when you don't know what to do? You find yourself burnt out. That's what she's singing about. She says that when you find yourself in a situation where you need guidance and direction, but you are burnt out, you are engaged in self-doubt, and you don't know what it is you're going to do next, what do you do? She says, that's when I open up my heart to Almighty God, and in turning to God, I get directions from God, guidance from God to get through those moments when my mind is cloudy and my situation is dark. I open up my heart to Almighty God. So this goes out to someone who is in that predicament where you don't know what to do. What do you do when you don't know what to do? Here's what Yolanda says. First of all, make sure you turn to God and not from God. See, when you turn to God, you recognize that just as when you are driving, you don't know where to go, and it's raining, it's storming outside, not to mention being dark outside, but what you do have access to is your own GPS. That GPS, that global positioning system, is connected to a satellite beyond the earth that somehow picks up where you are, and because of that connection with a force beyond the earth, you get from where you are in spite of darkness, in spite of clouds, in spite of fog, you get from where you are to where you need to go. Well, there's another GPS, not global positioning system, but God's providential system, where God guides you. God beyond the earth and yet connected to you will get you from where you are in spite of the dark clouds, in spite of the foggy situation. God will get you from where you are to where it is you need to go. How does God do it? God does it through the power of prayer. You see, just a little talk with Jesus makes it right. God does it when you pray. And when you pray, God will give you guidance. And when God gives you guidance, when you pray, God gives you peace. I love that, because whenever I pray and turn to God, the Bible says, be anxious for nothing, but by everything with prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your request, your prayer be made known unto God, and God's peace that passeth all understanding will guard your heart and guard your mind. Isn't it good to know that God through prayer gives us peace? And when God through prayer gives us peace, God lets us know that God has a plan. So what do you do when you don't know what to do? Turn to God, not from God, and watch God through prayer give you peace and let you know what God's plan is. God will guide you because God has a GPS that's even more reliable than the one on your phone.
No, that's right. Appreciate that word this morning, Pastor Haynes. Ladies and gentlemen, the senior pastor of Friendship West Missionary
Baptist Church, Pastor Frederick Douglass Haynes. Pastor Haynes, let everybody know how you can be reached.
Hey, Rickey Smiley. You can follow me on social media. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at FH Unscripted. I'm on Facebook, Frederick D. Haynes, and my YouTube channel is Frederick Haynes.
There it is. Love you, Pastor Haynes.
Love you, Ricky. Thank you, man.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show at the bottom of the hour. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat, and this is the Hot Spot, where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into this thing. It's not a surprise to me, and then neither will it be to y'all, to know who is bringing in robots to help him in his mission to enforce the strict COVID protocols. Guess who it is, y'all?
Who?
Tom Cruise. Are y'all surprised?
Not at all.
Me either. Not the way he went off on them folks, child. Well, a source said of the robots, Tom is so serious about making sure the shoot isn't shut down that he splashed out on these robots, and he can't be everywhere to ensure people are behaving themselves. They added, yes, the rant that came out last month may have been a bit over the top, but he was right, and those who saw the story sympathize with him. He gets paid a lot for these films, but he also knows that he is lucky to be working, and staff on the film from top to bottom rely on his film going ahead. So he brought in robots. So it's robots rolling around watching people, making sure that they behave. I don't know how I would feel about that. How would y'all feel if it was robots rolling around watching y'all?
It's a little creepy.
It's a little creepy, right?
Just do what you're supposed to do. You got to sit over here and the robot, like, Brad just farted. Brad just farted.
Fart alert. Fart alert.
Fart alert.
Gary just boo-booed.
Ew.
All right, y'all. Cardi B has snagged a starring role. That's right, a starring role in the upcoming film Assisted Living. Now, it's on the line of classic films like Tootsie's out at her estranged grandmother's nursing home. Oh my God, this is gonna be so funny. No word when the film is coming out yet, but it's gonna be hilarious. Can't y'all see her dressing as a grandmama?
Oh yeah, for sure.
She's gonna kill this. And from the part she played in Hustler, she did a great job. She was just really, really natural. So she gonna be a great small-time crook as well in this heist. I can't wait to see this. All right, y'all, coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC, you know. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 1-866-9-RICKY, 1-866-9-RICKEY. The time now is 27 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
What an intro.
All right, Rock, you ready, man?
Let's get it, baby.
All right, but it's got to be good now. Come on, let's go. Let's go.
What do liars do when they die?
What do liars do when they die?
Lie still.
That was a good one.
I'm going to roll with that one.
Come on, dog.
I'm going to roll with that one.
Good one. That was a good one.
I'm going to roll with that one. Lie still.
Get to work a whole nother week.
Yeah, they can't tell no lie, but they just now they got the lie still. Boy, that was sinking in over there, boy. The laughter started out slow, but that thing sinking in. Oh man.
That's a fake laugh.
No, that's real.
When you gotta push it out, that's a fake laugh.
Yeah, but it's in me. It's in me. Yeah, you're right. I got to get it out, but
you got to push it out. It ain't funny.
It did.
Like Woody Woodpecker.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the team. It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rick's About the Morning Show. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Friday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Wendy Williams, honey, this girl is speaking out. She's kissing and telling, seemed like to me. I would have never thought Miss Williams would be saying some of these things, although we know her show's going to be coming, her biopic is going to be airing tomorrow night. But she recently revealed, y'all, that she had a one-night stand with Method Man. Now she did an interview. Yeah, she did an interview recently. She said, honey, that it happened when she was addicted to cocaine. Now she said, honey, I smoked a blunt with Method Man while I gave him a bath, and it was just a one night stand. She also said that he'll deny it, maybe. She said, but it's not in the movie. Now she said she went on. She said she guessed that she batted her eyes and rocked her shoulders and said, want to come over? And he said, yeah. She said, then he said that was back in the coke days or whatever. She said, but she don't remember what he did. She said, but she's not going to implicate him on any of that, what happened or what have you. And she also revealed that he's still angry with her because, back in the 2000s, she said that his wife had cancer and he didn't really want that to be revealed or what have you. And she went on ahead and said that. So that's interesting, though. I mean, Ricky, I want to tell you this too. She's you could go on a date with Wendy. She's looking for dates, and I thought about you. I said you would make a good date with Wendy. I mean,
I'm good. I mean, I really appreciate it. Would have been a nice conversation at dinner, but I'm straight.
Oh, okay. Because I know she
ain't gonna be that. Ain't gonna be that. Ain't gonna be that. One word. Ain't gonna be that.
Okay. So I was like, well, that would be a good thing. She got a little bit more money, and I thought that would have been a good thing for you. But it's good, though. Like you said, you're not going to be able to do it.
Well, at least you gave him a bath. Gave Method Man a bath.
Yeah. Well.
Wipers? Wipers?
Moving on, child.
House standing up there.
In other celebrity news, y'all, baby, a guy by the name of Mark McWilliams, y'all, he is suing Kris Jenner. That's the mama of Kim Kardashian them and all them. He said, y'all, that baby, this girl harassed him. He said she touched on him and did some things that he did not want to do back in 2017 and 2018, and he wants millions of dollars now. They're saying he's only asking for $3 million. He only won $3 million. Now, Ricky, he said that she massaged his neck and shoulders, arms, and back without his consent. She also caused her hand to rest on his thigh and groin, and she's causing.
Why did you didn't jump up when she was doing it, or just remove her hand? If I was the judge, why didn't you remove her hand when she was doing it? That's when you sit there and let a woman do that, then that means that's almost consent right there.
Is it? Because I thought men, don't y'all men, I mean, Special K right there, y'all men like it when women touch on y'all unwarranted? I mean, is that something you want to sue them about, or?
I would never allow a woman to touch me that's not my wife.
I know I was DJing one time in a club, and a lady came up and started rubbing my head because she wanted to request a song, and my wife was on the side of the DJ booth, Crystal.
What happened?
You already know what happened.
Wait, what happened?
She came up into the DJ booth real quietly. Her arms was folded and said, "Could you please take your hand off my husband's head? Thank you, ma'am." And she said, I didn't mean nothing by it. I was just requesting. Can you please remove your hand off my husband?
Let me tell you something, man. Women are real touchy-feely. That's why when I do those meet and greets, I like to do a handshake, and I hate doing it in the side. Well, I'm just going to get a hug. No, you're going to get a handshake like everybody else. All that touching, they grab on you, they grip your butt while you walk into the stage in the comedy club. All that kind of stuff. Really, really aggressive. And if a man do it, you got a lawsuit. But I have to say, from my personal experience, women are touchy-feely and touch too much and hug too much.
And guess who stayed in the DJ booth the rest of the night?
Who?
Crystal.
You turned Chris into Spinderella.
Turned into a bodyguard up in that bad boy.
Dog.
All right, the color today, I did one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is Rocky Road. On the high end, you say Rocky Road, and on the low end, just say beautiful dark brown. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the two.
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Bernice Jenkins has arrived.
Oh, yeah. If you love the Lord, you want to touch the sky.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Jannie.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Govern yourselves.
Accordingly.
Govern yourselves.
Accordingly.
For Black History Month, we need our 5 white members to please only attend the Facebook live services. Y'all be acting like y'all love black folks, but we know that 4 of y'all voted for Donald Trump. So send your tithes as usual. But don't be up in here cheesing in our face after y'all done voted to put us back in slavery. I know they voted for. I know they voted for Jane. I can look at that in their face. I started asking who you vote for. I started asking, but Jesus said, don't say it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Oh, Lord.
Now, Jannie, there will be a meeting downstairs in the Sunday school classroom for all women over 40 that got them missing teeth in the back. And you want to get prayed over for a new one to grow in. You need prayer for a new one to grow in. Please come down to the Sunday school classroom for all women over 40.
Oh, Lord.
Homegoing service for Deacon Howard Dozier. You know him, Jannie?
Yeah.
The funeral gonna be this Friday.
Okay.
And he was only 94 years old, and he had suffered a severe case of cradle cap.
What?
Cradle cap. Hard murmurs.
Oh, Lord.
Lockjaw. Alzheimer's. Dementia. Alzheimer's. Moist eardrums. Loaded eardrums. Keloid eardrums. Hay fever. And baseball-sized kidney stones. But that ain't what killed him.
What killed him?
What got him was he was watching the Super Bowl and had put a triple cheese Hot Pocket in the microwave. And had got caught up on watching the halftime show because he liked The Weeknd. And left it in there for 9 minutes, and when he opened the door, it exploded in his face. And he died from a heart attack and 5th-degree cheese burns. The casket will be open, but not at the top, only the bottom part, to show that he walked a good walk. That concludes our church announcements. I'll see you later, Jannie. All right.
Hey, Shay.
Blitz on, what's up? What's up? What's up?
Hey, Shay, I need help this morning, Shay. Cut the music off, Shady. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you what happened.
You're not coming to work?
No, I can't come to work today, Shady. This is real talk. This is about my kid. This is about my little boy, my little son, Shady. D'Antonio Jr. The folks from the school coming over here this morning, Shady. They said they sent somebody from the counselor office over here because they saying that they're concerned about his circumstance at the crib. You know what I'm saying? He's 6. And he had to do an assignment at school yesterday. He had to do he had turned in paperwork for, but they doing alphabet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they had to put a word for all the letters of the alphabet, and I had helped them out. And now they sent somebody over here to the house, Shawty, because he had to just go down the list for all the words, have the letter for all the words. And I just helped them out. Now they sent.
Well, what was on the paper?
So he had to do it. He said A for arrested, B for bail bonds, C for contraband, D defense attorney, E for evidence, F for felonies, G gun charge, H for home confinement, I incarcerated, J for jail, K for kilo, L for larceny, M for money laundering, N for no contest, O for officer, P for parole violation, S for speedy trial, T for trapping. Yeah, and they sending these folks over here talking about they're concerned about his talking about he's 6. He shouldn't know.
What did he put on? What did he put for the rest of the letters?
U for unlawful entry. Hold on, what come after you? V for violation. W. Hold on, what he put for W?
You forgot the alphabet.
Hold on. Hey, what come after U? Is it V or W?
You already said V, man.
Then W.
It's V and then W, shout. You for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way it goes, that white lady finna come over here, Shady. I think they finna take my son, put him in the.
Yeah, take the day off, man. Go and handle that, Black Tony. We'll see you tomorrow, man. You'll be up here tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be up there tomorrow, Shady. I believe they finna take my son, put him in the. They finna take him to the state post though.
No. Just talk to him. They ain't gonna take him, man. I'll make a phone call.
All right, I'm gonna give him your number, Shady. They call you, tell him, you know, I don't want that turn to go nowhere because he be good. He bag up weed good, but I don't need him to go nowhere. He's sick, but he know how to bag up them.
No.
To all the hard-working women and everyday super moms, we got a little something for you. It's Eva's Corner on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
About that time for Eva's Corner. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Eva's Corner, where we talk about everything womanhood, motherhood, and the juiciness in between. And Ricky, I have a question today. You know the old school saying, what is done in the dark will come into the light. Is that really truthful, or is that just like a saying? And I ask that. Well, I want to know what you think. Is everything done in the dark
there's a lot of truth to that. Yep, absolutely.
Okay, so this is why I ask. You know I do my weekly Sunday dinner. So yesterday during Sunday dinner, I walked into the middle of a conversation, which I should have came in the beginning of it because I didn't really know what they were talking about. But I jumped in the middle when I heard them speaking about checking people's phones. And when you're dating or married, one of my friends believes that you should have access to your significant other's passcodes for their cell phone, their computer, their Instagram, you should be able to check DM and all that stuff. So that's the conversation I walked in on. And I was like, whoa, slow down there, little red Corvette. What makes you think just because that's your significant other, married or dating, that gives you access to their phone and passwords and things of that nature? So we went back and forth. And the biggest argument was, well, if you don't have anything to hide, then why not let me see it? So I'm just going to give you my perspective, and I would love, Ricky, as a man, to know what your perspective is. So for me, I don't check my husband's phone. I've never had his passcode. I don't want his passcode. I don't care who is in his Instagram or not in his Instagram. That is his burden to carry. I married him and I made vows to him. And I take those vows every single morning. Now, whatever's done in the dark will come out to the light. I'm not insecure, nor has he given me any reason to feel like I need to check anything. So for me, in my relationship, I don't check phones. I don't care if you have a beautiful assistant or a beautiful person that works with you. I'm fine in who I am and secure that when you come through these doors at night, you here because this is where you want to be. And if you don't want to be here, then that's fine. But I'm not trying to force anybody to do anything. And I'm definitely not checking up on you. So I want to know for you, Ricky, do you check phones or do you like women that check your phones and want your passwords and all that stuff?
As a matter of fact, I get nervous. I'll take a phone if a phone keep blowing up on a nightstand or whatever. I take it and flip it over because the light is bothering me. I'm trying to go to sleep. I don't care.
Tell your boyfriend call later.
Yeah. I mean, if you got a little side dude and he calling you over there sleep with your mouth open. You know what I'm saying? You over there pass out. Cause I promise you, I done put you to sleep. I ain't worried about that light coming on. Just only thing worried about that light coming on, waking me up. Cause I done already put my foot on your neck. So I'm straight. I don't care.
Because you got to think about old school, Ricky. Back in the day, life as we know it now has changed. Back in the day, there were no cell phones. All you had was a house phone, a work phone, which you only called for an emergency.
Yeah. Man, ain't nobody got time to be sitting up there going through her phone or whatever. If you do everything you supposed to do, man, she ain't gonna cheat on you. She ain't gonna do nothing. Handle your business. Pay the bills. Be good to the kids. Cook a good meal and put that foot on that neck and put on spray you on some good cologne and be nice to her. You ain't got to worry about the phone.
If you do what you're supposed to do, then you don't have anything to worry about. That's the word, Ricky.
He the one sitting up texting her while she over there asleep. You done already killed it. So
yeah, but y'all look at it that way. We living in perilous times. If your husband gets shot or your girlfriend gets shot or something happen, and the telephone, they need to get in the phone to see who the last person they talked to.
Well, everybody got your mama's cell phone.
Your husband get
your
shot.
mama house phone number is the same. Everybody know your mama house phone number. They know who to call.
Ricky.
Everybody get on the phone and call Jackie Williams. It's in the phone book. Everybody know how to get in touch with your mama.
Gary, those are excuses for the insecure. I think that you should not get into a relationship until you are emotionally available and enjoy the relationship. And karma will come as a well-dressed black woman and wear him out.
As a matter of fact, come take her to the mall and take her out, because I don't be want to go to the mall. I don't want to go sit up in Victoria's Secret. I want to stay at home and watch the game. So
you tell the side piece to come on through?
Yeah, you want to come pick her up and take her to Victoria's Secret. Y'all walk around the mall holding hands
Get her some
or whatever. Just make sure she back by 7:30, or I can feed her. Put that foot on that neck and go to bed.
You liar! I believe him, yo. I don't know why, but I do.
All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 12 minutes after the hour, y'all. It is about that time. Special K got news you positively, absolutely cannot use. What up, Kate?
Well, what's up, man? I'm feeling inspired this morning because we've been talking about women getting their nails done and stuff, and there's some women that just don't need to bother getting your nails done.
Some women that don't need to bother to get their nails done.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and put a bow tie on this thing. The women that don't need to bother getting their nails done. Dave, if you could, let me get some music behind this, please. These are the women that don't need to bother to get their nails done.
What kind of music you want?
Dave, give me that Maxwell. Let me get that.
Maxwell?
Yeah, let me get that Maxwell.
And the list again is for everybody that's joining us, women that don't need to bother
getting their nails done at all.
Oh, wow. There you go.
If your hands can palm a basketball, just don't even bother. If you got them hands that look like you catch passes on third and short going across the middle, don't do that. If your hands look like you could change an 89 Buick LeSabre starter with no tools, you don't need no wrench, no screwdriver, nothing.
Oh, catch a mitt hands happen.
Go, Kate, go.
Hey, Rock, if you look like you install AC units that hang out of apartment windows with them two brackets underneath, please just don't bother.
Oh, Paul Bunyan hands up.
You look like you've been... If your hands look like you change out refrigerator filters all day, please.
Oh, leprechaun hands happen.
Keep it going, Rock. If you look like you be replacing roof shingles and gutters, please.
Oh, South Dallas hands.
If you look like you climb utility poles with no ropes.
Oh, Shaquille O'Neal hands.
If you look like you move pallets in a warehouse with no forklift, you just be lifting them up.
Oh, pulling transmissions out the engine.
If you look like you load cars for the railroad, then please.
Oh, boxing glove hands.
If you look like you work at a used tire shop, be changing them tires all day.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard glove hands.
If you look like you work cleaning pools at the community center, please just don't get your nails.
Oh, King Kong hands.
Grab a whole woman with your hand.
If you like you drive a flatbed tow truck.
Oh,
come on, Rock.
Charles Barkley hands up.
If your hands look like you repair helicopter motors, please.
Oh, Godzilla hands up.
Godzilla had big hand with little bitty arms, though. Them little bitty arms. When your hand bigger than your arm. You ever seen a chick
like you drive one of them trucks with pressure washers on the back, please.
Oh, color purple hands.
Oh, James Evans hands. Big whooping JJ hands. Oh, slap 10 people at one time hands having. Oh, push up hands. Kiki, y'all give it up and show your love for the one and only Kiki.
What's up?
Kiki.
Huh?
We are so happy to have you this morning. Thank you for coming on.
I'm so happy to be here.
Hey, what you doing? Kiki, we got one more day of Donald Trump. Are you excited about that?
Yep. It's the thing tomorrow. I'm trying to walk. If I start walking right now, I'll get there.
You what?
Where you trying to go?
If I start walking right now, I will get there.
What? To the inauguration?
Yeah. I'm trying to march in. I'm trying to walk.
That's a long ass walk from the poker beans to D.C.
Whatever.
That's a long walk from the poker beans to West Palm to Post.
I don't walk with the I done walked it plenty times.
Say what?
It don't make me.
That's
I
right,
done walked
Kiki.
it. I done walked it plenty times. You don't make me no never man.
Man, hey, Kiki. Never mind. Kiki, what is the top things not to fall for in 2021?
The top 10 to fall for in 2021. Okay, well, I'm going to start with number 3. Ladies, if he try to order, all he do is like order a salad after you order. That means he ain't got no money, girl. He broke. He ain't got no bread. He ain't got no cheese. He ain't got no check. He just trying to wait till you order your little steak and lobster tails, all your little wine, but now he want a salad with just 2 cookies. He want a salad with some bacon bits. He don't want to order like that because you done ate all his money. You done ate all his bread.
He can't order no meat.
No meat. Now he fasted. Now he fasted.
and what's the other one?
Number 2. Fellas, do not fall for no chick in the club who talk about she don't want nothing to drink. She is on antibiotics. She's sick. Get away from her. She can't drink nothing. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. All of a sudden, man, she ain't thirsty. All of a sudden, she don't want nothing to drink. Girl, pull your purse out. Pull your little pocketbook out. Let me see your little prescription. Let me see what you own.
So, Kiki, you gonna Google them antibiotics?
Yeah, I'm gonna Google. I'm on 3 on them now.
Wait a minute now.
I'm sorry, I turned it up over the weekend. Anyway, don't get up my business. Get up my business.
And what?
Number 1. The number 1 thing not to fall for in 2021. Don't fall for the little Facebook little post your kids challenge. That is nothing but the trick of the enemy. That's the IRS trying to get you to verify your dependents. Don't fall for that post your kids challenge. That was a lie. I'm getting all my money. I'm getting all my money. I ain't doing the little post your kids challenge. Nope, you ain't gonna get me.
That's a lot of posting for you, Kiki, if you post your kids challenge.
That's actually pretty smart, Kiki.
So, I'm trying to get so many kids. I want to post on my little post your kids challenge. I want to post the kids Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Post your kids.
Yeah, Kiki, you and your kids in the picture together, y'all look like the alto section in the mass choir church.
Hell no. Hell no.
Kiki, let everybody know how you can be reached on social media.
You can read that. I love some Kiki. And also, if you want to see me in person, you can just pop up at the little Rick office. That's on Commercial Boulevard. Shout out to Fort Lottie Dottie, because everybody know me there. Hell no. Hell no.
One time for Kiki, y'all. Kiki. Something's coming up. All right, y'all, it's time for Quarantine Cooking with the one and only Chef Kurt Boudreaux. What up, Kurt?
Ain't nothing slick, Rick. What's happening, baby?
Man, boy, I know you cooking something good today, man. We waiting. We be waiting on Wednesdays. You heard me?
You feel me? Okay, man. Today I got a salt-crusted red snapper, man, on a bed of some purple asparagus with a white wine lemon caper sauce.
What now? Say that again?
A red snapper on top of some purple asparagus with a white wine lemon pepper sauce. Caper sauce, I'm sorry. First, I started by preheating my oven to juvenile, 400 degrees.
Yeah.
Took my fish, gutted it out, cleaned it up, stuffed it with some sliced lemons, oranges, and some rosemary. No salt. So what I did was took 2 boxes of coarse sea salt in a bowl. I mixed it up with 2 cups of egg whites, and it kind of looked like snoop. So I covered the pan with some of it. Then I covered the rest of it on top of that fish. Put it in the oven for about, I added some liquid pecan smoke. Then I put it in the oven, let that cook for about 45 minutes, man. And then I put that caper sauce. I added 2 cups of Chardonnay into a saucepan, let that reduce by half. Then I added some capers. I cubed up some 2 sticks of unsalted butter. and then I squeeze that lemon juice up in there, man. When you take that fish out, the crust on top is gonna be real hard. So you gotta crack it, open it up, peel that skin back, man, and grab that. I put that on. I blanch some asparagus and put that fish on top of that asparagus. Put that caper sauce on top, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, boy.
That's
make
good
old lady
right
say, young man, young man, young man.
Eva, you gonna make that today? Because Eva always
Baby, the lemon caper sauce. That sounds good, Boudreaux.
Eva, you really gonna make that today?
You already. I gotta go find some snapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta just get your whole snapper head on, man. Just make sure they gut it out and clean.
How do you take the head off?
Oh, once it's cooked, you just take the flesh out. You could just leave it. I mean, the head is just to make the flavor of the fish come out. That's really what that is.
Oh, hold on, wait. Cook it with the head on it?
Mm-hmm. You're not gonna eat the head. You're gonna eat the flesh. This just the meat. You're gonna peel that skin off too.
You ain't gonna eat the head though.
None of that. No, you don't eat the head. You know, I know some people like that, but I ain't eat the head. No, I just use that for flavor.
I think y'all need to end this segment. It's getting
Look, man. Let me tell you where you can find this video, man. You can find this video on Rickey Smiley Official. Hey, man, you go to my website on rebrand.ly/Chef Boudreaux and all my social media.
Oh, boy, y'all talking about eating the head and snapper? It's a lot. Yeah, Kurt, you have a nice day. I don't know what all y'all did last night, but y'all have a nice day, man. Y'all just ruined a good meal. A good meal, you just ruined it. All right, Kurt, man. We'll talk to you next Wednesday, Kurt. Yeah, whatever.
Hey, man.